Hello, fans, and welcome. I am Duty, your host. With me, I have my good friend Dink. Say hi to
Yo,
the
what's up?
phones.
Hey,
And I have my
what's up?
other good friend Doodle.
Hey, how you doing?
Um, we're at Rockstar headquarters actually, and we're here. I'm super excited to show you guys. This is GTA 6. Yeah, we got a special preview. Hasn't even been announced yet. They decided to let my channel go ahead and do the preview for it. So far, it looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of talk about using California as the map, but it looks like maybe a little bit of a postmodern, post-apocalyptic New York City. A little bit of a different direction for the game. I know the developers said they took a leap on this one. They wanted to make it more story based, uh, but it so far has been looking pretty good. I mean, you can just tell the realism in that. There's some floating text over there. I'm sure that's some like type of futuristic, super cool high tech thing that they've been looking at outsourcing and all that stuff. I have noticed you're not able to drive cars anymore. And the lead developer on that said that that was a hard decision to make, but they thought adding these missions would be substitute for that. So let's go take a look at that.
We've got a lot of hostiles inside, Agent. They're holding Dr. Candle and her staff. We need those
All right,
personnel
it
back on
appears
base
that
before we get
explosion
them out.
happened right in front of me, but I did not take any damage from that. That's all right though. They added a new cover system. The cover system looks pretty good. Not gonna lie, it runs very smoothly. Although I do feel somewhat restricted. There's some like red dots above enemies' heads and stuff. I'm not really sure where that realism's coming from, but that's probably gonna be explained in the tutorial. They kind of just dropped me in. I'm level 4. What do you think about that, Dink? What do you think about the realism aspect of this game?
I think it's pretty good compared to the previous. I enjoy it. Yeah.
All right, what about you, Doodle?
I also enjoy it. I think it looks better than the games in the past.
And if you just heard that other voice in the back, that is the lead Rockstar developer, Joe. He's been pretty good to us. He's shown us this game a lot. He also asked for our credit cards before we came in, so I'm not really sure what that's all about. But needless to say, we're just gonna go ahead and keep on playing this mission. And I am noticing a bunch of numbers coming out when I hit people. What do you think about that, Dink? It seems to show damage numbers.
Yeah. That's interesting. Pretty cool. I'm not sure if I really like it though. It's a little bit different.
Now,
It looks like Joe, the lead Rockstar developer, is uh, I don't know what system he's playing. That's interesting. That might be the new Xbox 800. Did you see that?
with the Xbox 800. Well, dude, we're not supposed to talk about that. All right, well, I guess you got the early release on that one, guys.
Sorry, my
Xbox
bad.
800 is a new thing. I know they just released Xbox One X, but they said they didn't really like the name, so they're gonna change it, add a little bit, couple new features, couple new things for you guys. Now, but let's take a back look at the game. Now, Doodle, you said something earlier. You said that you actually enjoyed the numbers coming up. Was that correct?
Uh, yeah, I think it's all right. I think it could be a little bit different. It's different than the past.
Right. Yeah.
It's all right. It's all right.
It is a bit different.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I'm seeing a lot of different changes in the HUD. Joe was telling me earlier that it's been a different a different kind of project for them, a different experiment. They weren't sure if they wanted to even brand it with the GTA branding on it, but they decided to anyway, just because it's a new project. They needed somewhere to go. They needed some early step to go at. They needed some place to start. Get those buy numbers up. They were thinking about opting not to release anything as far as press, just to keep the secrecy surrounding this game, keep it under wraps. But they decided just let me do a quick couple minute playthrough.
Additional hostiles detected.
Well, one of the things that has been pretty interesting so far is the leveling system. Now, if you remember from GTA 5, the leveling system was very player-based. It was only in GTA Online. Enemies weren't affected by it really. It was just you. Every gun did the same amount of damage. All that stuff. But in this, it seems like the enemies actually level up too. Now Joe was telling me earlier, he doesn't really like to be spoken to on camera, but he was telling me earlier that they opted for this sort of system just to progress the game a little bit, to give the game a little bit of fluidity to it. What do you think about that, Dink?
Word is
Dink?
that they've really trashed the place.
Oh my God!
Would've broken my dad's
Wait, I
heart
just
to see it go to hell like this.
Dink?
We used to watch games there together.
Dink? Hello?
I
Hello?
think it's
Is there
better my
anyone?
folks didn't live to see any of this.
Can you turn the lights back on?
Then I think about all the
Why are you locking the